Hey guys and gals, let's build the No Limits Race Car ramp by LEGO City. This is set number 60460, contains 436 pieces. Retails for $49.99, and this set was provided by the LEGO Group for early reviews, so thank you, LEGO. And this is essentially what we're going to be building today, in addition to some little funny race cars. That's not too bad. We also got 4 minifigures included with this set. And these were packed at the bottom of the box, just floating around. It's like you got a half and a full-size road plate that's got dust all on it. And 2 of these little skateboard ramps. Those are always nice to have. And 6 bags of bricks that are numbered. And yeah, we even have a brick separator. And just by first impressions, this set looks fun, but it's not really my style. But it's just got the nice color scheme, as you can tell with the bags. And I think what I'm going to do, this is pretty much a small set. We're going to do this all in one sitting today. So let me set all these over here. And I thought LEGO was supposed to do away with the plastic bags, but you know, that's how it is. And yeah, let's begin. Let's build it, starting with bag number 1. Now, the whole intent of these style of videos is to see how the set is constructed, if it's something we're interested in, does it have some interesting pieces, that kind of thing. And then to show you how it's built and is it fun or not. Now, one of the things I'm going to be looking for, is this a collaborative build? It looks like it might go up to 3 builders, but we're not sure yet. Looks like we got ourselves a hot dog vendor. Probably the race car driver, that's the hot dog. And so today is January 3rd, 2025, a Friday afternoon. And I really need to get on doing set reviews, but I also need to edit them too. And my memory cards are up to the point now where they're about to burst. Like literally, they're just overflowed. So what I'm trying to do right now is build things a little faster and just start getting things going in general. So there's our minifigure. It's like Miss Undercut. She's got regular hair this time. And she's got a helmet that goes with her. Somebody asked me if the sets usually come with extra visors. Usually they do. There's your helmet. So maybe this one didn't come with it, we don't know. And now we're going to be starting the little car. Well, I've never seen a chassis like that before. Let alone those rounded bricks in that color. So I'm going to see if we can breeze through this set here. Right now I'm mostly in a video editing mood. I have one that's being sent up to YouTube. I'm proofing one and I'm also editing one at the same time. Of course, I can't edit videos while I'm filming these, so then you'll hear a bunch of talking in the background, and there's only so much of Jay I'm sure you probably want to hear. And okay. So I'm already getting these rude comments again. You know, I make mistakes in my reviews. You know, that's the fun part. And 2, I'm under a deadline. I can't get everything done, but you know, you can always buy your own copy and, you know, not do what I did. So I had another person that was kind of being rude with me on how I was doing stuff on the main channel. Like I did something wrong on a set. Most people were constructive and just told me I had it backwards. And then I have that one. I kid you not. You need to focus more. You got to really improve your review skills and not make mistakes. I really do need to make a video, like hardcore. I may just do it the way I look right now, be done with it, and just say, chill out, it's just a hobby. It's gotten to be that bad. I don't know, I don't understand people sometimes. Not a bad little hot dog, huh? Well, these cars have got steering wheels. The F1 cars didn't even have anything. These actually do. And might be better with small hands, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about this chassis here. But you know, we just have to go with it here. And then these tires I've never seen before. And it looks like these are just dark stone gray. And we'll stick. You know what? There's a nice side to these. There's a side with a little notch there. Let me pop those off and flip that around. Those would be nice for like a motorbike or an e-bike. Okay. And that completes bag one. That wasn't too bad. I mean, we survived that, and that's essentially, whoa, that's essentially what we done, and we had one extra hot dog remaining. Not too bad. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag two, and so far it looks like we have separate builds here. So this one looks like a plumber driving a toilet, so that's kind of cool. At least it's something different here. Alright, let's put together a minifigure. Those would be great for a doctor. Alright. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of these guys on here just taking it seriously. Oh, I can't even pick that up. Oh, it's that vibrant yellow too. I'm sure you can probably see that on there. That's kind of cool. And then we got the plunger. They used to make a plunger piece, like just a whole piece. Now they got them like this. So, all in all, that's pretty cool. I'm assuming he probably has a helmet. Well, he doesn't need a helmet. He's got the hard hat. Now let's start the race car. And I think the whole intent of this is not only just as a play set, but also you can play with a friend and you can do race, you know, see how fast your car can go down the ramp and stuff. So I'm assuming that's what we're going to be doing here. And yeah, I've been just kind of doing really nothing, and I don't really want to work on anything today, but I really want to get on the Lego set building as quickly as I can, just so I can get all the stuff done, so when I could do my own mocks I have time to do it. I think this was a record that I broke, because usually Lego sends me about 30 sets at the first quarter. I'm already at 51. That's a lot of sets for me. And when I signed up, they said you get 15 to 20 offers a year. That's kind of cool, but then again, I didn't know the offers were mainly, oh, there it is right in front of my face. I didn't know the offers were just basically a lot, lots, not just one set. I didn't know it was a bunch. So I thought this was a single built set, but maybe it's not. So far as the set keeping my interest, first impressions, it looked fun, but yeah, it actually is. And I'm not into the racing stuff. I think this is just meant more for just for fun. The F1 stuff was a little too serious for me, but I mean, you gotta have fun with these. And I didn't see any stickers with this set, so it might be all printed. I don't know. I didn't see anything in there. Let me check the box here. No, so maybe we're gonna get lucky here. And so far we've done one bag in the set. It's still stuck at a 10. That's really good. So for those who say I fake, now you know, because if you watch these, you know exactly where the notes come from. Oh, 3x3 tile. I think you want you to put those tubes on those studs like that. And now we put the wheels together. We haven't got to the big build yet, so now normally I'd break this set down into 2 installments, but this one's under 500 pieces, so we can easily do that. Usually my hard limit is 6. So yeah, when I tell people my sloppy review at its finest, some still take it seriously. And I'm like, you gotta have fun with this. So I really do need to drop that video. And it's not going to be a pleasant video. It's not going to be something a lot of people are going to digest. But it's just that. And that's what it is for bag 2. That's what we have remaining there. And so far, I thought these would have been finished off, but maybe they're not. But anyways, it looks like it's ready for a figure to drive, and that's not too bad for bag 2. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag 3, and so far I'm pretty pleased with the set. We've only gone through half the minifigures. There's no stickers, brick separator. Looks like we have 2 individual builds. Let's see if we can shoot for a 3. And I've noticed this set has a lot of small and medium, or a lot of large and medium pieces, and just a little bit of small stuff, but nothing really hardcore. I mean, that's like a bag full of that. That's not bad. Look at all those big parts there. And I'm just hoping I don't run out of space on this memory card. So we don't need that little guide anymore. And just toss that on the floor because I need to deal with it. So obviously bags 3, 4, 5, and 6 will do that. All right. Okay, here we go. And let's start setting some stuff off here, because these would be good for bridges or you know, whatever, but they're pretty good. So let me just sort these out because I'm looking for a 1x8 brick right now. And indeed, the graphics are printed. That's kind of cool. So if you're looking for a custom racetrack theme. And now this set is $50 for 400 something pieces. That's pretty good for printed stuff. So if I was interested highly into this, yes, it'd be worth it because I don't have to mess with those nasty stickers. Although we got column bricks. So look at all the big stuff that we're dealing with right now. Nothing's really big in here, or nothing's really small in here right now. So I think honestly, if you're into the racing stuff. I don't think this one's going to be meant to be dropped in a city by any means, but you know. But I'm hoping it's modular. You can just plug in all the pieces at the end, and everybody gets to pitch in and help with the build. Because that's one of the things I'm starting to shoot for more, is a family group build. Can you spin with a buddy doing this? The whole point about it is inclusion, have everybody pitch in and help, and just have fun putting stuff together. You know, no need to exclude anybody, because, you know, we just want to be able to build and have fun and not have to think about anything with all the craziness going on in the world right now. Probably will have to change the angle in here a few times. Alright. But everything's pretty easily manageable. I mean, these are not just tiny parts. We're messing with a little bit of everything. So, like I said, I'm not really totally interested in this, but it's keeping my interest, surprisingly. That's pretty good. Really good. And I like those printed tiles. That, if you're looking for something that's like that, would be cool. Instructions are also easy to follow. Now remember, if I make a mistake, that's my fault. So I don't ever blame Lego for my boo-boos. I'll man up to it and say I made a mistake, and I don't hide it. I don't sugarcoat anything. If I make a mistake, oh, you're right, I made it, my bad, I'm sorry, you know, and move on. Okay. Yeah. Been thinking about how I want to paint my living room. It's kind of overdue for it. And it's got the vaulted ceilings that are like 14 feet at the highest point, and I'm like, how do I paint this? And the worst thing is it's got the wooden beams, so I have to think on how to get around that. You know, the newer houses, they don't even have the, you know what, let's just build these right now as columns. The newer houses, they don't even really have those anymore. Everything now is like all plastered over, but mine's got the wood beams, and I'm trying to think of a way to do it without have to hire someone to do it, because I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I do have experience in painting, but interior painting, exterior painting, I've done it before. I've done all that stuff, but it's going up and down the ladder and then taking a pole and painting all that. That's, I could feel the pain already in my arms, so I won't be able to do Lego if I do that for a while. So I got to really think of how I want to do it. And running scaffolding and stuff may be a thing. And if you don't like spiders, ugh, it sits right up here. So I don't know why he's there for. Alright. Let's see here. So we need to make 2 of these. I hate when you get the round pieces, they just want to roll all around your workbench. Somebody asked me, you know, when am I ever going to replace this? It's all scuffed and banged up. I don't know. You know, it's a lack of time that I have to do any of this stuff anymore, but the theory is a banged up, dirty, cluttered workbench is a busy workbench. Some guys, they have those nice, perfectly pristine workbenches. I'm like, do you even build Lego on that, or is that just for show? I'm hoping these is just where we can put all the parts and then plug and play. So the spider's hiding in there. So if you're not into spiders, I'll understand. I don't care much for them. I don't like black widows just because I've gotten bit by one in the past and it wasn't too pleasant. Going down and getting a series of shots. If you want to talk about painful, there you go. So every time I see them now, I've learned to respect those creatures and just see them and then exterminate them if necessary, which out here in the desert, they're pretty, they can get pretty thick. You know what I forgot to do? Turn on the ring light for you. I was like, this thing looks kind of dark. Well, let there be light. All right. Okay, we need to make 2 of these little type of things here. Yeah, I enjoy reading your guys and gals' comments on here. That's what I was saying. Well, my original plan was I'm not really going to read comments on here, but I'm focusing more on this channel now because it seems like more people are interested in this. Is there mirrors of this? Okay, there is mirrors. Okay. So now I'll read all comments on this channel. I'm a little behind, so just be patient with me here. But I am going to start focusing more here than the main, just because here this is more raw and cut. So we'll keep it as such here. All right, so this goes here, and this one goes here. I'm assuming. Let's take a look. And we put the blue plate, and indeed it does, with the red studs in these corners here. So these we're building with big pieces. It's not something kind of goofy, but this one here is rated for 6+. So that tells me we don't have the hand things. And I have a feeling that we're going to be doing this on both sides, so I'm going to prepare these now. Yeah, I was dozing off to Pokemon again the other night. Just had it playing in the background. Because now they got them on YouTube. Now, you know why they do this. So you can't split these joints apart right here. So it's all interlocked. But yeah, I have to have some white noise when I'm sleeping, because somebody still just can't be quiet enough when they're raging at their video games. Well, that's a whole nother rant. Okay, you know what I forgot to do? So this side here is a little different. They're built the same, but these have these here. So I'm just going to shove these in here real quick. Now we got the printed graphics here, so we know which side we're going to be looking at. And that's it for bag number 3. So far it's going pretty fast for what we're doing. And that's what we have remaining, just one lone stud. Now we're going to move on to bag 4, and that's a nice color scheme right there. And also you're going to need your road plates and your ramps. Okay. All right. I wonder if these are compatible with these. Indeed they are. We're ready for some skateboarding, huh? Combine them with the road plates, you're ready to go. Make a nice half pipe. Wait, this one doesn't go. We need the nougat. Oh, I spy another printed piece. That's kind of cool. So it looked like Lego took care into making this set here. Everything's printed. I wish the F1 sets were like that, but they weren't. But this one looks like you don't have to fuss with stickers. Well, we've seen these before. And the road plate sets. Yeah, the Ambassador Network sure keeps me busy, don't they? I haven't even got to, in like 2 or 3 weeks, I haven't really even looked at building guides. I haven't worked on any building guides. I haven't worked on any tutorials in terms of filming. I Haven't done anything, to be honest, because I got to get this stuff done first. So right now, let's basically, we got to get it done, and we get some sand green profile bricks in here. But before we put those in, we got to put these on the bottom. See, I'm getting sloppy again, skipping steps. Just making sure you could still see everything that I'm doing. All right. Okay, now we can put these in here along with this. I'd say it's built pretty good so far. Nothing's flaked off. Instructions are easy to follow. It's still at a flat 10. We haven't seen things scratched or mangled. And some people, oh, you don't like the set, why don't you fail it? Well, if I don't like it, I can't just fail something because of my personal opinion here. Now we got to make 2 skateboard ramps. Too bad they didn't make these fit with these somehow. Make good driveway pieces. And then these go in here like that. And the whole point about these is so you'll have a nice smooth transition from the counter to your thing. That works good for skateboards. And that's one thing I miss doing, is skateboarding. I don't get to do a whole lot of anything anymore with career and family stuff, so it's kind of just something that's long since faded away. And no, I don't go to the skate parks and show the kids how to do it. There's another one of those. Because I don't need to break anything that's hard to replace. All right. Okay. And then after that, we put some of these on here. But everything is really meant for, this is meant to be a 6+ set, so everything's pretty big. Ooh, and I was hoping this to be modular, but it's not, because now it connects to this thing here. Right in there. These 2 little openings right there. Just set that right in there. Almost looks, it's trying to look pretty cool. And then now we lock these in with these tiles. Okay. It's going to get kind of crowded up here. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. You got to stick those 2 tiles back in there. And then you take your big road plate and you stick the little dashed lines in here. Okay, at least those are printed, which is really nice. And then we got to tile these in here. If you have some of your road plates, you could pretty much piece this set together here without even having to purchase the set, but you don't get all the exclusive stuff. Okay. I bet that sits in there somehow. But we're not ready for that yet. I just use it as a holder. Okay. There we go. And then we flip it over with the blue things on the bottom, and you just take some of these slide shoe plates, the transparent yellow ones, and shove them in there. Maybe they're lights or something, we don't know. Now, that was stuck on there. And let's see. Blue plates. I don't think I have any 2x16 blue plates. That's a new one for me. Be great for making vehicle chassis and such. Okay, and a bunch of these with the little sticks on them there. I know some of you watch these for noise filler, which is cool. A buddy of mine named Josh does that. He said he just plays these sometimes for room noise filling. So he probably watching this now going, wait, I heard my name. Like, what? There we go. Jay said my name in his videos. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good there. And I need to set this down because we got to build 2 of these real quick here. Let's start with this. And this set here has pretty much got mostly common stuff I've seen before. So there's nothing really special in it by any means, and I got to make 2 of these. So let's start preparing the next one here. All right. Like we're doing literally sub steps. And some lime green 1x8 flat tiles. I rarely ever see those anymore. So this set here is going to have the usual review, 360 spin, and close-up. It's pretty big. It depends on the detailing of it, though. But eventually, that's what these are going to be. Did I forget something there? Did I, or did I not? I bet that's what those are for. Let's see here. That's what's costing me time on building these here is, yes, I do forget. Okay, yes, there is indeed these. They go right in here. Okay. Hey, at least it's got some nice colors used in this build. Okay. And then now, this snaps in here. And what I'm gathering is that these snap right in those holders. Like that. Okay. And this just swings down. That's pretty smooth there. Oh, we can't forget the street light. Oh my goodness. We got to be able to see what we're doing here. I have one of those old-fashioned sodium street lights, sodium vapor, whatever. Or maybe it's mercury, I can't remember. It just puts out that nice amber glow. And it sits in the backyard, and I'll turn it on at night. And it's just one of those things. It's like, why do you have that out there? Just for nostalgia purposes. You never know. Everything now is going to LEDs, and I bet it's like this, and the little it sits right in here. Okay, so they use the slope, the curved piece as a stop. So this is not going to go any further, and that's what it is. And yeah, and this is what we have remaining for bag 4. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag 5. And we'll slide that big monster out of the way. Looks like this one's got some accessories. Okay, let's see here, get all comfy. And we're going to be putting her together. All right. So we got the wheelchair base here. Yeah, so this is pretty easy to build. And let's see here. Okay, well, I found this stuff so far. There's the head, and then there's the torso. So it's got that winking eye. We'll put it like that. We'll say that for her flirting days. Oh, she's got the pink hair. I think we've seen her around in a few other sets. One time I did have hair, but it was a little lighter than that color. When they asked me why I was doing all that stuff, thought it was cool. Okay, and then now we got to start putting the wheelchair together. Okay, but I think we got an extra wheel here. Just one of these skateboard wheels, and we're ready to go. And I think she's done. Well, first I got to get her hands up higher. There we go. Pretty cool. And then now we're going to start with some tools. This might be just accessories at this point for bag 5. We don't know. So if it is, and so far we can be building up to 3 people. This might be a 4th person. We don't know. Set this stuff over here. Alright. Yeah, I noticed the times on this. I think we're only about close to 40 minutes. And yeah, I mean, you could tell the difference. And, you know, on some sets, they are just quicker to build. The bigger the pieces, the faster they are. Oh, if you need a toolbox, this set's got one for you right there. And an extra bicycle helmet or a skater helmet. Always wear your helmets. You know, no need to go to the ER. Looks like we're going to be putting something in there. And a paint roller. Yeah, I'll be doing some painting, so I may have to use that. Put that together, and they have that sitting right here. Maybe just to paint the lines on there. And then we have the hammer and then an open-end wrench. Well, that fell off. That's my fault. That's not Lego's fault because I laid it on a flat surface. It's just easier to put that on there. Still at a 10. And now this goes here on those jumpers or those plates. Now here's the deal. This still is modular because this is something I can put in anytime I want. So I'm just setting that in there now to kind of get it out of the way. And it's not going in. Wait a minute, it's not even centered up. They show it centered here. That's much better. And the street light keeps getting whacked. Alright, so far it's modular. And now it's not. So far it can still only be built up to 3 people. Okay, so now we're back onto this here. And let me see here. Let's do it like that. These go the other way. I made to get me a baseball hat and put it on backwards just to keep the hair out of my face. Reminds me of the pandemic days, except this time I was just lazy. And then we have these go here. And you gotta make 2 of these. at least everything is moderately sized. We're not messing with a bunch of 1x1 and 1x2 pieces. We got a little bit of everything going here. And we have some arches and stuff here with a couple of green profile bricks. I'm actually looking at the viewfinder because I could see it better from your angle than mine. There we go, those two right there. And then these. I wish Lego would make this into a tile. Maybe someday they will, but it's obviously not today. That's to make great parts for roads, so you can have like a little manhole or something, like a manhole cover in the middle. Okay. Alrighty, we got that going. Oh, Lego. Is Christmas still going, or is it? I thought it was over. I'm doing Christmas colors now. Okay. And two of these right in here. I had to put those on the tile, on the slopes first. I bet something's going to kind of cover that up. Alright, and then now we need the road plates. With that, can you still see what I'm doing? Now you can. Jana, don't be sloppy. I'm trying my best not to. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty, it's going to take me about an hour or so to put this one together, but as you can see, we're really kind of breezing through this one today. And then this goes right on the top right here, I think. And we have 3 studs here, which is what we have, and we just press this down. Just slowly work that in. I wouldn't try to force that down or anything. It's nice and smooth. A little rough there, but it's pretty good for what it is. And then now, well, I see more parts for a street lights. Looks like we're ready to put some more street lights in here pretty soon. And then we got to make 2 of these. That's if I can find the right parts here to do it. We'll use that for the holder. Obviously it doesn't go there. And then these just sit right up here. Right where I got that at with the round piece there. I'm sure there's probably something that connects those. We don't know yet. Maybe a chain. And now we have another street light. Something wants to roll off the workbench already. And this goes right here. Does it matter which way it faces? I can't see it. What I'm can interpret is it's like that right there. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. But the angle of the book, though, it looks like it's where that's supposed to be. So I'm just guessing that. And that's what we have remaining for bag 5, with just a handful of pieces remaining. Now we're going to wrap it up with bag 6. So far, the set's still out of 10. Nothing's flaking off. Instructions are easy to follow. Everything so far is printed, and I see more printed goodies in there, and you can probably already spot it too. Look at that. No limits. That'd be a nice little banner for your city. At least that's printed. That's pretty cool. And, well, this one really wants to fight. Of course, somebody says I'm weak or whatever. You know, sometimes these bags you just can't open up, or they're just not perforated right. And yes, I've had people make fun of me over that. I worked with my hands for over 40 years, yeah, so it's a little painful sometimes. Okay, now we're going to be doing our minifigure. Let's get him out of the way. It shows him with this face open, or he's got a, you know, like he's like whatever, you know, but okay. Well, we got a trophy for the illegal street racers. That's kind of cool. And then the wig is in here. The flippy shag Bieber hair. Yeah, I had to put a baseball hat on. My hair was just getting me being too much in my face. So yeah, that's how mine looks like now. Pretty soon it'll be back to a fade again. That's if I can stop being lazy. So he's done. And then now we're back to working on the track again. That's what I'm gathering. So we got to make 2 of these. And I mean, the colors, you get a lot of lime green and blue. It goes really well together. So this thing really is just popping out with color today. I mean, I was doing some sets that were just kind of bland in color. It was just, some of these were just, like this one here's got maybe 150 pieces more than the one I was doing maybe a day or 2 ago. And this one's feel like it's not even, I feel like I'm barely putting a dent in it, and I'm already on bag 6. And the other one was just like, okay, you get done with 30 minutes, you're like, wait, I'm still on bag 1? That's how bored I am. There goes the dinginess. I thought I had that on mute, but that was another device I didn't have on mute. So when I do the review, I'll put everything on mute. Okay. And these go down on here. I'm hoping to show you here. These just snap in here. So they don't have no way to round it. So you just shove them in like this. Okay. And then we're working on the ones that go here in this area here. So we got to make 2 of these. Boy, that does not want to go in. Okay. Now, what am I going to do after I get all these sets done? I got to start hitting back on the building guides. I haven't put any new building guides up. That's how much I have really been filming. It's been 1 or 2 sets a day. Building them is not bad, but it's editing them, writing everything up, doing the thumbnails and stuff, and putting them on YouTube. And it doesn't really say which way these connect. What I'm gathering is they connect this way. So we'll do exactly what they want. There we go. So I keep whacking on this one lamp post. And then now we're working on something else, but we haven't finished this up yet. So we could be building that now, I don't know. This bag here, for being the last, has a good chunk of medium to small parts. 2x3 blue bricks, wow. Haven't seen those really in a long time, not in anything modern anyways. I mean, I have a box of them, but Even so, my pickings on 2x3 blue bricks are slim. Of course, after I'm done with this set, it'll get parted. Sorry, but I can't keep them all, guys. I wish I can give them away, but I'm not allowed to. That's the rules of the ambassador thing. So I cannot. I've already had some people ask me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to. Well, they know. I don't know, but there's always somebody that will tattle on you. No, I can't give it away, so. Sorry, the answer's no. Now you know. But this one here's got some nice parts that I'd like to keep, like that. I mean, that's cool. This could be the sign for this, too. No, we're not done with that yet. Let's slide that off to the side here. All right. Okay, 2x3, that would be kind of helpful for other builds. Huh. Must do something. It's almost like something you see for like TNT. Maybe this is for the race cars to go down. So this might have some functionality to it. I think I saw something on the box about it. Couldn't really remember. And yeah, it's got a nice color scheme for what it is. Oh, but I did mine backwards. Whoops. Well, you know what I'm going to have to do is take that out. Okay. I was looking at it wrong. I thought, well, that goes on the top. No, that doesn't go on the top. Okay, so we're going to have to disintegrate the whole thing to flip it around. I thought it would be an easy. I just pull it off and turn it around. All right, so this actually goes on the bottom here. Alright, so now you know. That's how it's supposed to look. Okay. And that's exactly what I was figuring this would be, is a car launcher thing. So this goes up here like that. And just slowly press that down in there. And let's see, looks like we are pretty much done there. So you just put your car and you just push them out a little bit. Okay. And then now we're going to be continuing back up here. It looks like I'm going to have to raise up the camera a bit more, which that's as far as I can go. It's these very big, massive sets that kind of make it hard, because these are big. It's going to be one of those ones that's vertical like a tower, and I have to do it. So now we got to make two of these like that. I need a friction fork. It looks like it's like that, 45 degrees. They have an arrow. It doesn't tell you what it is, so you just have to kind of... They should have just done a 1-to-1 in there so you know. Okay, there's the other one. And then these go up here. Sorry, I have to cover it up because I have to see it too. That just tells me who's used to seeing overhead shots versus, you know, the speed builds. All right, and then now we have to come in here, build a checkerboard, kind of in a way. Of course, this is trivial, you know, just stack these on. At least everything is bricked or it's printed. It's not cheesy or anything. And it's still at a 10. I really haven't had anything just disintegrate. And this goes right here. Right up there. Does it matter which way it faces? No, but I got it the same way as the booklet does. Put that nub in the back. And this piece here obviously goes in the front. I'll bring it up and show you here. That's how yours is supposed to look. All right, now let's work on the sign. Just making sure I don't have any flashing memory lights. Yeah, when you're limited on memory card space, that's what you do here. And I forgot to put this here. There we go. So yours should snap on like that. I mean, this thing's sitting off the edge, which I should never do. And then now we got to build the two flags. And let's put these up here. I mean, is this something I'm highly interested in? No. It's fun to build, but I'm not really into this theme here all that much. The racing theme. I'm just not really into it. Alright. Okay. I forgot a few pieces, I can tell you that right now, because I looked at the picture. It's like, well, we got some extra parts here. The trophy goes here. And I forgot the two little round pieces in these areas here. See, these street lights are just getting whacked. I think that's going to be the set's failing point right there, is the street light. Just take them off if you want, because they're nothing really special at this point. And that's it, but we have extra pieces. So we're missing some stuff here. Alright, so we have an extra tile that's got a cell phone, so that must go to him. Oh, it's the selfie stick. Alright, let me get back there and because they don't even have a picture of him. But that's how you do. You set the cars on there and you push the little lever and it knocks them off the edge. So right now I'm gonna just get back to the minifigure and see if I can find him. Okay, I skipped the whole selfie stick, my bad. I remember we were at the Grand Canyon, that was the one thing I kept seeing these guys with their selfie sticks. And I thought, man, what happened to just using your arm for that, huh? You know, is it not long enough? And then you could see people that were trying to avoid getting whacked by the selfie sticks. And I just thinking, dude, you hit me with that, you get some choice words. And so that's with him with the selfie stick. And I keep whacking into these. And that's what we hit. See, fold them down and get them out of the way. That's what we have remaining for bag 6. Okay, setting this up. Now, I think what I'm going to do here is everything is on one side here. I'm not going to put this on a turntable. There will still be a close-up shot of this, but I'm not going to focus on so much of, let's do a 360 spin. Because I need to have something that the cars are going to roll off of. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do here, let's rotate it like this. I'm going to set the cars out. We're just going to set the cars by and put the drivers by their respective cars. And we'll do the review like this, and then we'll do the close-up tour. Basically, you set the car on here like that, and then you push this here. That's how that works. Let's try both of them before we get into setting up here. And just make sure you have a good space to do this here. So just tap the button. Obviously the hot dog one first, as it's the one that really nailed my hand. But it's a nice, it's interesting. That's more or less, that's what it is. And it's a nice game. If you want to make it into one, you could. I thought the cars could be pushed down independently, but and yeah, so on and so forth. It's not a bad set. And let me get this pulled out further for you. So I don't think I need to worry about it. Do I need to do a close-up shot? Probably so, because it's big. Usually I depend on the size of the set, or if the set has a lot of detail. I was doing some of the Friends sets, and they were just more like rooms. See how tall this one is? So yeah, I'll have to do a close-up. Lego and its tall skyscrapers that are pretty much have nothing inside. And let's see, I'm trying to get it centered just right here. But overall, though, it's really a nice set for what it is. You are getting what you're paying for. You're getting a printed set with printed pieces. You got a brick separator. It can be built by 3 people. It's not balanced, so maybe 2 is recommended. But the bulk of the work is the racetrack. And I think we are done here. I think that's pretty good. So let me do the review first, and I think that is it. At least it's a one-time shot here. And overall, though, I'm happy with it. Well, here are my thoughts. Let's start the review with play value, and as you have seen, we got a nice functioning system here to launch the cars on the racetrack and see who goes the fastest. In addition, we have 4 minifigures, 2 race cars, accessories, even a set of tools, which is really nice. So there's plenty of things to do here. Now, build quality is pretty good. It didn't have anything fall off, but I'd say this set is an average build. There wasn't really anything too special with it. I do like the way this ramp tips down, but it's just simple construction, nothing more. As far as for my build experience, the set did keep my interest throughout the construction. It wasn't really boring. Instructions were easy to follow, and all around, it just kept my interest. So it wasn't something I was yawning through or I was just getting tired of. This was a fun build. I think it's the color scheme, because how often do we work with lime green and blue? Not a whole lot anymore. So the color scheme on this one flows really well. It makes the set just pop out. As far as for dropping this into a Lego City theme, it might be possible, but you notice we use the road base plate, so you could probably tie this into a road and have cars go around, and you could probably make a custom racetrack out of this. I do remember something similar to this, another toy that had a car launching system similar to this one, so you just need to expand the track out a bit further, and you could do that. So you just use pieces from your own collection and make this better, or you can take this thing apart and use the pieces to make something entirely new. So the possibilities are endless. Now, there were some pieces loose in the box, as you saw in the unboxing, but at least nothing was damaged in here, and thankfully nothing was scratched. Now, in addition, you also get that brick separator, and everything is printed. which is a nice thing to see in a city set, because how often do we really see things truly printed in a Lego city set? Not a whole lot. But these tiles here, I may want to scrounge up a few more of these. And these right here are pretty cool. I might be able to use those for a custom racetrack, as well as the No Limits logo here. It looks really good. I like this printed stuff. You know, I can see those being used in a lot of mocks and tutorials. So my final score, and get this, is a flat 10 out of 10. Now, just to be honest, this was a set at first I was not interested in. But after building it, it seems pretty cool. And my scoring is based on how easy it is to follow the instruction. Is the build stable, or is it going to crumble apart? Does it have play value? Can this be built by multiple people? Those type of things. This one here is, you could build between 1 to 3 people. 2 is recommended. It's not quite balanced, but it is possible. So the reason why the high score on this set, it's just an all-around nice build. Nothing catastrophically happened. Nothing fell apart. Everything is printed. This is pretty much what it is. It's a nice, perfect set. I have nothing bad to say about it. But tell me what you think.